Hey everybody, it's Friday night. Patty Kowalski here to do a makeup demonstration. I hope everybody has had an awesome week and I hope you're all ready for the weekend. Temperature's still starting to dip out there. Fall is showing its head for sure. So, I actually have a fleece on tonight because for once I'm not dying. I'm actually freezing. Hey Shauna, how are you? Let me just pin my site really quick. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's well today. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hello, Miss Shauna. How are you, my love? You having a good day today? Hi, Angela. You having a good day today, guys? Oh my goodness, that rose water feels so flippin' awesome. What's going on? Has everybody survived the week, I see? I got a job. Just thought I'd share that. Been under the weather. Oh, Angela, I'm sorry. Shauna, I'm doing awesome. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing well. Uplift. I had to think what I was doing. You're never like not feeling well, Angela, so you had me stumped there. I was like dumbfounded there for a second. Hey, Janet. How are you? Tell you about the job. Okay. Well, the weird thing is, my husband is the nursing supervisor of Stratford County Rest Home on the 3 to 11 shift. And I've accepted a position in the Carroll County Rest Home 3 to 11 as the nursing supervisor. So it's the same position, just different counties. Good vacation starts tonight, Janet. I'm so excited for you. That's so awesome. Hey, Bridget. Oh my God, Angela, I totally get it. The changing of the seasons kill me. Thank you, Janet. Thank you. Monday I go to finish up some paperwork. I'm going to have a quick physical because I couldn't get into my doc right away. So I'm going to, we have a little clinic down the street from my house. And the best part about this job is it's only like 15-20 minutes from my house, where I've always traveled 45 minutes to an hour and a half for my other jobs. So, you know, sometimes you just have to pick what is most important to you, and being able to get home and not fight bad weather is huge. Thank you, Angela. Did Teresa hear anything yet? I'm thinking about her. Thanks, Bridget. Thanks, Shauna. This is the nighttime correcting cream that I'm putting on right now. Okay. Little moisture back here. Honey, I'm home. How are you, Miss Martha? Welcome home. Welcome home. It's so good to see you. You're so stinking cute. Can't even stand it. All right, let's get some primer on this mug, ladies. You're doing good. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Well, tonight we're going to do another Bridget look. She found another fantabulous look on Pinterest, of course. She's my little guru, let me tell you. She finds the best looks. I did find another look that I want to do for the scaries, though. I'm waiting for my white makeup to come in. I did order that the other night. Okay. Yay. Second interview when head person gets back from vacation. All right. That sounds very promising. She told me bits and pieces about it, and I was so excited for her. She, like, so deserves this job. You are excellent. Oh, that's awesome that you're excellent, Bridget. I love that. I love it, love it, love it. Love it. All right. Eye primer. Gently, gently, gently. Make sure it's evenly. We don't actually really need to do this because we're using Splurge and it has their own primer mixed in with it, but I always add it on. I just feel it makes it pop more. Whatever, just my choice. Just my choice. Yes, she does. I'm like so excited for her. I've been saying prayer after prayer for her. I so hope she gets this. She is a sweetheart. All right, I'm putting a small dollop of the Honey BB Flawless. I'm going to put a small amount, like 1/4 of an inch-ish worth of the Scarlet Skin Perfecting Concealer. Just to cover out those dark spots and those unwanted things that we all have. Oh, my pleasure, Angela. My pleasure. All right, let's mix this up a little bit. I just excreted everything back in out of the dropper. Can't believe how much colder it is. I really had to put the light on for the birds and bring the drape thing down. I have like a, almost like a regular tarp over the cage to protect them while they're in there. And I've got to get them into the big coop this weekend, so I'm like nervous because I'm afraid the other, oh, I'm not. Good call, Shauna. That's usually Bridget's job. Okay, I'm woman. But yeah, I'm afraid. I'm so afraid that the bigger birds are going to try to go after these ones. I mean, they're getting pretty, I mean, they're like probably this big, and they got their adult feathers in, so, but they all, I feel so bad because they're all like huddled together because the weather is so much cooler now. I know you usually remind me, you're slipping, Bridget. You're slipping, girlfriend. All right, let me get my foundation brush ready so we can get this going. I'm actually probably a little bit behind because I was talking to an old friend of mine that I have not talked to in a very long time, and I got caught up in the conversation. Let's put a little benevolent in here, just a grain of rice. Ooh, that was more than a grain of rice. Sorry about that. We're going to be a little bright tonight. And it's not a Halloween look, so we're going to have plenty of extra foundation. But yeah, it was great catching up with her. I haven't talked to her in a very long time. She's been to hell and back with her health, and she's finally doing a little bit better. Hello, Miguel. Hello. Patty, birds are cold, need hat and mittens. Ha 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 ha, funny man. No, they have the tarp down and they have the light on. They'll be just fine. They'll be just fine. All right. Pat, pat, pat. Get it on there. I have such a comedian that I'm married to. Funny man. I'm going to have to do some workout when I get off here because I did not go to the gym today. So I'm going to have to do some core work, some squats, and make up for what I didn't do earlier. If I really get creative, I can run up and down the cellar stairs. Oh, our washing machine's broken. The stupid lock, you know how everybody has a lock on it so that you can't lift the lid up to prevent injury and stuff like that? Yeah, it's not working. So it keeps flashing F5 and E3 at me, and I looked it up and it's that. So we have somebody coming out to take a look at it, and if it does not, it's not something they can fix, then it's going to be sent out. So I'm not happy. I know we have wood to cut, but you have to sleep first, lovey. We're not doing any wood cutting until you get some sleep. I don't need you getting beside or behind a saw until you get some sleep. We do. You are 1000% correct. We got to get that rest of that grapple done and out of there so that we can get some gravel dropped to raise that up so we don't slide into the woods in the wintertime. Because it's going to be coming fast and furious, unfortunately. No, you're not doing just naps. No, you can't cut alone. You're not allowed to cut alone. I usually handle the chainsaw, and you know it, so don't act like you're the one who always does it. You only grab it once in a while away from me. Silly boy. Silly boy, silly boy. You know what's really weird? Is 9 of you on here, and normally I can see everybody because you're all friends with me, unless it's my Ghost Riders who don't want to say anything. All I see is Shauna up in the corner. That is it. And when I hit Shauna, she disappears. That is weird. Now she's back. What do they do? Another upgrade? I can't even stand it. Facebook is ridiculous. Ridiculous, I tell you. Right, you'll do all the lifting. Well, that's not such a great idea either. I don't need you like slamming a finger. Let's let you get some sleep. The man is working 16 hours tonight. She is a ghost? No, she's not. My Shauna is not a ghost. She's one of my good friends. All right. Ooh, we did good. There's like nothing left here for foundation. I did a good job mixing the right amount. I love it when that happens. I wish I could sing high tones like that. You're welcome, Shauna. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's move it on. I think I want to use tweed tonight for our nap, for our work, for our nap, all as well. My husband is a crackpot. I feel like my lighting's off here. Do you guys feel like my lighting's off? Is this better? Toning this down, is it a little bit better? I felt like I was like, meh. Bridget, go out and come back in. What happened? Why does Bridget have to go back out and come in? Can I not say? What? You are freezing and sometimes... Oh, no. Bridget, you can't freeze. This is your look. You're not allowed to freeze. All right. Let's use the tweed. This is one of the... I'm sorry, Bridget. This is one of the pressed powders. It's a little bit lighter than my regular one, but it's still a very pretty color to use for contouring. I don't like that you're freezing on me, or I'm freezing on you. It's not cool. Don't forget to share, guys. Please, please, please. Hey, Clarissa. How you doing there, girlfriend? Judy. That's the first comment I've seen. How are you doing there, lovey? How's your eyes? Thank you, Shauna, very much. What's going on, Miss Clarissa? How was class? Did you have class today? We need to do my nose. All right, let's get this nose done. I had to tone down the light. I was getting like wicked glares. I'm doing awesome. Thank you so much. I only saw the one comment where you said, "Can you see my comments, Judy?"
I have not found a foundation.
Oh my God, stop trying to sell me stuff. I don't want it.
Our next guest got their starts in different places, but have come together for one of the biggest songs of the year here to perform I Know What You Did Last Summer. Please welcome Shawn Mendes and from fifth nominee Camila Cabello.
Oh shoot. This is not going to work. Blurry now, putting drops in. Okay, no, went to Kentucky State U for a field trip. Awesome. All right, I got to change this because these are real people and I'll get in trouble. So, let's go back. we're going to go to our usual. My phone is crazy acting, Judy. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. She must have been saying stuff because I wasn't seeing it either. So that's that's weird. Okay. Let's... Oh, the freakiest thing. You're on your way from there. Weirdest thing happened. I let the dogs out. I said my typical Patty greeting. You did, and I missed it. Well, I love you, Judy, and thank you for coming. I'm sorry I missed it. The heck was I gonna do? Oh, I need to get my Beachfront bronzer. I'm going in the wrong drawer. I hate it when I go in the wrong drawer. But no, we have a bird that's on my porch that keeps, and it's not a bat. I know it's not a bat. It keeps flying back and forth on my farmer's porch, and it will land on my lights because I'm one of those. I don't take my Christmas lights down. They stay up all year. I just don't put them on until Christmas. And it won't leave. And I had to be really careful because I was afraid my dogs were going to end up like going after it. I was like, you wacky bird. I mean, I even tried catching it. Hey, Terry. I tried catching it, seeing if I could help it, like, be gone. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know whether it got hit by something and it can't see. I feel so bad. I don't know what to do. So, and the poor little thing, you could tell that it was like beating a mile a minute because its little wings were going whenever they were sitting still. So, I'm going to check on him after my live and see how he's doing. But I feel so bad. Oh my goodness, do I feel bad. Wish there was something I could do to help it. It was just so fluky. I've never had I've never had a bird do that before. Weirdest thing ever. We have a hawk with better than 3-foot wingspan. I'm afraid he's going to... Oh, yeah. Those things are nasty. When I had raised... Hey, Connie. How are you? Thank you so much for sharing. I love ya. We had a hawk that went after my turkeys when Michael and I raised turkeys one year. But turkeys are dumb. They'll actually drown if you don't have like roofing over them. They'll stand there like this. And like it will go on their beak and it will drown them. They will die. It's the craziest thing ever. But anyhow, I had a perch so that they weren't always on the ground. You know, if it was cold out and they wanted to stay out for a while and didn't want to go inside the coop part. You need to become the bird whisperer. I'm already the dog whisperer. I don't know about the bird whisperer thing. By the way, we are using Malibu to just blend this out. But yeah, so he came down, this hawk came down and landed right next to the birds inside the cage. They were like, he was outside the cage, the birds were on the cage, and here's the ramp. One of them was standing next to the chicken coop wire here, and they're all like, you know, sitting there. That's awesome, Connie. And I was shocked because I sat there, I came around the corner, I'm thinking to myself, how did one of the turkeys get out? Because it was the size of a turkey. And I'm like, oh crap, I'm going to have to catch this thing. As I walked closer, this thing took its beak and pushed through the wire, because its stupid bird was sitting right next to it, nailed that bird right in the heart and ripped its heart out, blood everywhere. I never cried and screamed so loud in all my life. And the stupid thing didn't fly away till I was like almost on top of it. From that point on, we did not raise turkeys again. I just couldn't. The wildlife here, that's why I don't free range my chickens. My chickens stay in the coop. We have lost 2 hawks. We have lost 2 foxes. We have lost 2 raccoons. We actually had, I forget what it was. Hey, Ash. We had something that got to our smaller birds, wiped the whole flock that we had in a smaller cage out. It came in and it didn't take it to eat. It just killed everything. There were feathers everywhere. Oh, it was awful. So I said, that's it. I'm done. They stay in the coop. I can't handle it. I live in New Hampshire, Connie. And I do live in a very country area. We're considered rural. It's more developed now than it used to be, but it's still very country-like. So I'm like midway up in New Hampshire. But we have coyote, we have wolves, we have moose. I mean, you don't see moose very often in my area. Once in a while, you'll see evidence of them. We do have a lot of deer, and it's going to be worse now because I only have like the forestry behind me because my other two neighbors wanted their area to be open area. Welcome back, Angela. So that they can put their animals out because they have we all know my next door neighbor has a donkey. You've heard him a million times. And the ones next to him have horses. I go to Bristol on occasion. Very beautiful country. Yes, Bristol is gorgeous. I live in Milton Mills, which is right on Route 16, White Mountain Highway. All right, so we are working with our splurges tonight. We'll do our, hi Belinda. Trying to say hi and it's freezing. I'll be right back. Okie dokie, September. We will do our blush after I get going on my splurges. So, my friend Bridget found these awesome colors that look fantabulous together. Your deer are more scared than mine. It's like deer century here. Yeah, I know. I think so too. I love my state. I'm originally from Massachusetts, but I haven't lived there since I was 19, so. This are the colors. Are they not beautiful? We have the greenish turquoisey color that's muted, it's amused. We used that the other day. This is happy. It's like a purple gray. And then this is proud. This is the one I usually use on my eyebrows. So they're going to be very, very pretty. Let's get our stuff together here. You've seen 10 today? Wow, that's a lot, Ash. That is a lot. All right, where are my splurge brushes? Here they are. That's amazing, 10. I can't even imagine. All right. So I'm going to start off with my deepest color on top first, believe it or not. Yes, I love the greenish color. That's amused, and believe it or not, this is going to be discontinued. This is one of the splurges that are 50% off. So if you like this color, make sure you go in and grab it, because when it's gone, it's gone. Hey, Tracy. Usually see 20 to 30 by the end of the day, and it's not dusk yet. So you mean you'll see more. You won't see Mike. Mike is here. Hi, Trace. How you doing? So we're going to start with proud first, okay? So we're going to go way over here, and we're just going to go way high here. We're going to kind of do things backwards here. I didn't want to do that. Tracy, I am doing awesome, love. How are you doing? How's things going for you? All right, now let me get my blending brush. Thank you, Belinda. Congratulations, Belinda, by the way. Haha, no, they eat all our apple. Yeah, I bet they do. My apple trees didn't even bloom. I got one flippin' apple, and that was it. Does anybody know about apple trees that's on here? Do they ever go, like, after you plant them, do they go dormant for a year or something? We had a nice bloom of apples the first year we planted them, and then it went dormant. I've never seen anything like it. It was the weirdest thing. Your dogs like to eat those foolish apples, too, and it gets them sick all the time. They want the squirrel's trail mix. Yeah, they probably do. She's had some pretty good pictures of that, too. You're welcome, Belinda. I am okay, I got a hold of the doctors today. My heart rate has been 180, so they were concerned. Now he is, and then I can't see it. No, Connie, there's one I know that won't bloom because I need a female for it. I have to get another one of them. It's one of the yellow ones. But I have regular red ones, and I have like 6 of them. So I do. Hey, Casey, how are you? Cassie. I always want to call you Casey because I had a friend I worked with named Casey. Ordering the chemicals. Oh, okay. So you're having an adenosine stress test. I've had one of those. Just be leery. You need to be aware, Tracy, that when they administer it, it makes your heart go really fast, and you're going to feel like you can't get air, but you're going to be fine. It's very fast. It's over with. I just like people to be prepared when they're going to have that test because it scares the bejesus out of you if you're not aware of that. So, just be forewarned. It's better to know going in what something's going to feel like and know that you're going to be perfectly fine than to have it happen and have nobody tell you. Okay, that's what I was wondering. They say you always need a male and a female for them to produce. I know. Cassie. Am I saying that right, Cassie? I'm doing great, sweetheart. I hope you're doing well, too. The lady called today saying my insurance company might give them a hard time. Well, you know what? If they have probable reasoning, there's no way that they can give them a hard time. So it's up to your provider to fight for you on your behalf. Hi, Martha. How are you, lovey? Hello, hello, hello. We're playing with the splurges tonight. We're kind of going backwards, though. We're going to go from the top to the bottom. Not as bad as menopause is. I don't know, Judy. Have you ever had an adenosine stress test? It's pretty flippin' scary. The sensations that it gives you are pretty scary. And nobody warned me. I mean, and females are known to break down in tears for no reason whatsoever. Hey, Debbie. I'm ordering a few of our splurge. Good for you, Tracy. Make sure that if you're going to get your bundle, Tracy, you get it soon. Because remember, you only have a month to order the special bundle for new presenters. Look pretty in there. Oh, thank you, Martha. Yep, you betcha, Judy. I have not had menopause yet. Well, I've been going through it for a long time, and it's not fun. I don't recommend it. Nobody warned me when I had it. I can't see, Terry, you know totally what I'm talking about. Hi, September. It's a scary feeling. You feel like you can't breathe. So I always tell my patients, if they have to have that, I explain everything, what the sensation that they may have. It doesn't mean that you're going to have it happen, but it can happen. And I like you to know it can happen. Well, no, it's not because of the menopause that we cry with a stress test. There's actually studies out there that it is having to do with the hormones, though. Oh, no, we had this conversation last night about menopause. I know. I'm happy about my menopause, though. I'm just glad it's done. Well, it's not done, but you know what I mean. The hormones still do its thing. I'm happy to pass the torch to somebody else. I'm loving like that. I'm just doing this in layers because I don't want it to be too dark. We are just honky-dory, lovey. I hope you're doing better today, too. I really love this Proud. This is the first time I've used Proud, like, on my eyes, other than, like, in the corner. Bridget does such a good job finding colors for me. She really does. I love it. Hello, Lisa Ann. How are you, lovey? Jeremiah, if you're there, hello. Mine's done and gone. Oh, I get the hot flashes still. Every once in a while, my husband thinks he's going to get lucky because I'll be whipping things off in the middle of the night. He realizes I'm just having a flash. Sad day today. Had to put Mama's baby Mia. What? What happened to Mia? Not excited for menopause. I have PCOS. Yeah, Casey, you probably will. Had a hysterectomy many years ago. The only effect was I gained about 100 pounds. Oh, well, that's not good. I'm going into happy. Lisa, I am so sorry. I had no idea that her dog was sick. I am so sorry. This is happy, which we're not right now because my niece is probably crying hysterically as she's talking to me. I'm so sorry. September, good one. Yes, took a lot of work to get the weight off. I use Thrive. I don't like using anything like that. I'd rather just exercise and portion everything out. She's been sick, having awful trouble breathing. Her tongue, oh, she had congestive heart failure. Oh, Lisa, I'm so sorry. How old was she, Lisa? I'm sorry, sweetheart. September, I had mine several years ago too. I went through menopause off and on. My gynecologist, and I can't see any more after that, Tracy. Stupid emojis. Just turned 9. She was a little dog too. She had to have had a congestive abnormality that nobody was aware of. That's awful. I'm so sorry. Tell Kathy I said I'm sorry. God, that's horrible. Oh, now I feel like I'm going to be sick. Oh. 8 pounds. It had to have been some type of genetic predisposition that she was not aware of, I guarantee you. That's horrible. Horrible, horrible. Makes me very sad. All right, we're going to go into Amused next. This one I'm going to pat because I want it to be just on the bottom. For anybody who is not aware, Lisa is my niece. She's also on my team. And she's a sweetheart. And when she hurts, I hurt. All right, we're going to blend these out in just a minute. We're going to pat blend them, though. We don't want to take the colors away, okay? Oh, thank you, September. The one who needs the hugs is my sister, I'm sure. She's probably a basket case. Her animals are like my animals. They're her kids. They're part of the family, just like our kids are. Oh, it's totally hard to lose fur babies. You'd think I would be used to it by now, but no. Do you like the splurge better than the pressed? Actually, Martha, I like them equally the same. You can be a little more creative, I think, with the splurge than you can. Well, no, that's not true either, because you can actually build and mix colors with the other. I feel like I'm more creative with the splurge, me personally. I did a patty lip today. I wore Sucker Punch, and it was beautiful. Shauna, I love it, and you probably rocked it. Very sorry. I know how awful it is to lose a pet. I've lost 2 and my heart still breaks. Oh, Cassie, I'm so sorry. This is, let me put my other light on and see what happens. Do I look glary here to you with that other light on? Because I turned my backlight off. Well, turned it down. Because it was definitely, I was getting a glare. And I have a hair in my eyeball. I hate when that happens. No? Okay, good. I just feel like I need some extra light a little bit. I think that came out pretty dang pretty. What do you think? Where's my Bridget? Bridget, are you still on here? She kept on getting thrown off, so she may not be. Isn't it pretty? I like it. I got my stand today that you told me about. Oh, that's awesome. You'll love it, Tracy. Thanks, Shauna. Do you like it, Bridget? I think it came out pretty nice. Pretty nice. I love it. I also did before and after pictures today. Not sure if you saw. I didn't, Tracy. I've been so tied up. I had, as you saw, another person join, and then I had like 5 people. Yes, it is, Judy. I had like 5 people message me, so I've been helping people all day long. So I will definitely go look after my live is done. Not bad, though. I love your eyes. Such pretty colors. Thank you. What did Lisa say? Did Lisa say? Oh, Lisa Ann, I'm so sorry. I love you. Oh, she's breaking my heart. That poor girl. She is the sweetest thing you would ever want to know. I'm telling you. It breaks my heart she's going through that. So sad. Oh, please. I'm so grateful that you did it. I love seeing people's before and afters. Thank you, Tracy. I did mine too. Posted pictures. That's awesome. You guys are rocking it. You're rocking it, I'm telling you. We're going to use sweet. You're rocking it. Like a rock star. Just patting along. Yes, you do, Angela, because you look beautiful, and I love seeing your before and after pictures. Love them. Love them. All right. I'm thinking I want to do some bold dip and draw. That's what I'm thinking. I want to make this hop right off my face. You are welcome, Angela. I'm glad I got my new ones in too, so if these start running out, I'm all set. Love my dip and draws. All right, you ready? Aw, I love you too, Shauna. Ooh, there's a hair. I see it. That's a sharp, sharp point. Gotta run, we'll catch the replay. All right, Janet. Thank you, Bridget. I think I need to tighten my spindles on my chair. I feel like my fat arse is gonna break it because it's an antique. All right, let's let that dry a little bit. This one needs a little work. Little work.
Hey guys, in this video is on concealer that you guys are going to love. This is the Beyond Perfecting.
What is with this company? They must have like spent a fortune on their advertisement. This one's a fatty. I don't know whether because I changed the angle on it. Oh well. I'm okay. The tiger. I love the blue drip and draw too. I do. I'm going to use the Mood Obstruction. Where did that come from? Mood Obsession palette for our brows. Boy, I just can't talk tonight. Someone got a hold of my tongue with pliers and just held it still for a minute there. All right. While that's drying, we're going to work on our brows and then we'll do the rest. I think, yep, I'm going to do it right now because it's going to drive me crazy. We got to thicken up the line on this side because that one's thicker. And there's another hair. What the hey? I got it in my eyeball. Get that out of there. Hey, Marcy. How are you, sweetheart? All right, let's work on the brows, ladies. Thank you, Bridget. I love it when you guys share. Love it, love it, love it. Thought I had my brow brush, and I didn't. I grabbed my other one. Okay. Hey, Jess. Welcome, welcome. You're good? How are the kiddos doing? Are they all behaving? I still don't know how people do daycares. God bless you. You should be sainted. If I had to have a bunch of kids that were screaming at me for 8 hours or more, I think I would lose my mind. And I love children. I don't know if I could do it. Just don't know. They did all week. Even being inside from all the rain. Oh geez, I really would have lost my mind. Shared, so get so excited to spend time with you I almost forget to share. Angela, I love that you love spending time with me. You are an awesome person. I'm going to have to go over these brows, I think, tonight. There are a few squirrels in there that shouldn't be there. I don't really mind it. I enjoy the kiddos. Well, I enjoy kiddos too, but I think I would have a headache by the end of the day. Especially if I could not pacify them, because, you know, when kids don't know you. I've never understood how first grade teachers could do that. I would cry right along with the kids when they came to be dropped off because I knew they missed their parents. I always envy the men and women that can perform that job and do it with ease, because that would not be me. I would cry with the kids. Which is actually pretty funny, because when I worked in the ER, I did fine taking care of children. Even when they were at their worst and frightened and everything else. But, I don't know. Maybe because it's not an emergent thing and seeing them cry, I just can't handle it. I don't know. Thank you, Angela. Alright, so we're going to put some Timid in the center like we always do. Lighten those beginning part of the brow up. All right. I love kids, love my job most days, but there's always a but with every job. With every job. I'm sure you enjoy your time away as well. I'm ready to retire, or at least get it out of my house. You know what? I agree. You want some sanctuary. When you're home, you want to be home. You don't want to be picking up stuff and everything else. You know what I mean? When you're out of there, you're out of there, baby. I get it. I go hang out with my friend and her almost 1-year-old. I love him to death, but I don't go home. But I don't understand what you're saying, Casey. I'd love a center. Oh, that would be awesome for you. I get it. I do the same thing. I get typing so fast and I screw up the words. And then it doesn't help when it does autocorrect on top of it. I'm so enjoying whiting you while I'm getting ready for a wedding tomorrow. You mean watching me? Well, I'm glad you're enjoying watching me. And these fake nails don't help. Hi, Amy. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming to join us. All right, I think that's enough highlighting. Let's go ahead and clean this out and we'll spoolie up. Spoolie up. Got to get my muscles going. We got a lot of wood to get through tomorrow. Happy I don't go home with him. I know. You know, it's totally different when it's your own. I promise you, it really is. It's weird. It's the only way I can tell you. It's just so totally different when it's your own. You love, like my nieces and nephews, I loved spending time with them, but I didn't have the same tolerance with them that I had with my own kids. Although there were days I could throttle my own kids too. So, it is what it is. Are you canning tomorrow? No, I am not, ma'am. I am cutting up our wood. We had a grapple of wood delivered 2 years ago. We got through some when we first got it to get it put up, which we used last year. And then we got through some more of it, put it up, and now we're going to try to get through the rest of the grapple of wood. We have to cut it up with a chainsaw, and then we manually split them. Michael and I are big into axing. We do it ourselves. It's a great exercise. Really is. All right, so that we can keep a nice, pretty, light eye, we're going to use polished, I think, right on the water line. I haven't done a lot of canning. We are going to get some tomatoes from the farm, though, because as time progresses, they'll reduce the price of them. And it's never, like, cheap, because if you get it when it's really cheap, there's nothing left. Or they're all green, and I have to put them all over my house so they turn. And then I'll make homemade tomato sauce and tomato soup, which my husband loves, especially in the wintertime. We'll have grilled cheese and tomato soup. Hey, Tony. So, yes, we do like that. I still have a bunch of spaghetti sauce that I've canned left. What do you use for the lighting effect on my brows? I use the Timid Randa. You know the Timid that are one of the pressed shadows? Actually, I think you ordered the Timid. I just take that and from like here down, I just gently pat it into it, and then I just exfoliate it so it looks all normal. Wish me luck for my bride's makeup, please. You're going to do fine. Absolutely fine. Hard when you are a single parent and have no one to hand the kid over to for a little while. Oh, Angela, you are not lying. That is the truth. The truth you speak. That's a special kind of mom right there. Special kind of mom. Yeah, so use that, Randa. You'll love it, along with your palette. Absolutely. And I just take, you can even take the brow artist brush if you got that. Use the opposite end that you didn't use. I usually end up using the angled one because it gives me a better angle to put it on. And I just dab it all the way up to right about there. And then I spoolie it so that it just flows evenly. That's what I would do. Thank you. I'm so happy to have my first bride for my portfolio. Just be careful, September. In most states, you're supposed to be an esthetician to be applying makeup like that and getting paid for it. So please just be careful that it's okay before you make a portfolio up. I know I used to do makeup for brides all the time, along with hair, and it was because I was a cosmetologist. So if you have that behind you, then you're covered, but just find out what your guidelines are, okay? Okay, now see how that brightened it up a little bit? We didn't want it to be dark because we already had the dark of the Dip and Draw up there. All right. Now we got to start thinking about lips because I don't put my mascara on until later. I'm thinking. I want to do, I'm going to do a brown. I have not done a brown lip. I'm going to use this one. And we're going to use Social. Patty, is there anything you can't do? I've done a lot of things in my lifetime. It's a friend of mine and I'm using all brand new brushes. That's fine. It just, if you're getting paid for it, you can't list it as a portfolio. Just so you know. So just check into that. Maybe different in your state. I could be totally wrong. I just don't want to see you get in trouble. That's why I don't do anybody's makeup now, because I no longer hold a cosmetology license. I only do my own. I'll do my kids if they ask, but that's it. But they do their own anyhow. All right, let's go with Simple, because it's got pretty undertones to it. And actually, you know what? Let's do our eyeline. We're going to use Proud on our eyeliner. Proper, not Proud. I'm thinking of my eyeshadow, my stuff. All right. Okay, so that's just the outline. And you know I always go below because I like my bottom lip to look a little bit fuller. Definitely have to do some exfoliating on these lips. Dry weather is setting in. I mean, cold weather. I took pictures for my cousin's wedding with her camera and it died. Oh my God, that's awful. Did someone else get like other shots? The dip and draw matches your headband. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Gotta wait for that to dry a little bit. This is another one of the neutrals that they came out with. This one here is Simple. It's very similar to Social, but it's a little bit lighter, I think. I actually love these stains for the simple reason, being a nurse, I don't have time to sit there and put stuff back on my lips. Now, naturally, I wouldn't wear this look, but I could just put a singular color on, no liner, throw some mascara on, and one of these on my lips, and I've got color. She had a professional photographer, so it wasn't the end of the world. I know, but you always know family are going to catch better views at times because you know the expressions. Thank you, Bridget. If I could, I would do it on my own eyes. You could do it on your own eyes, Bridget. You saw how easy it was. Remember, watch it, pause it, do it. All right, this one here is Compatible. I think that's pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And if we wanted to pizzazz it up just a little, We can take the darker one, which is Complicated. Just to add a little definition between the two. I need to fix the liner on this side. It went all messy on me. Yeah. And if you don't like the matte look, you can always add a lip gloss on top of this. That's what's cool about these. I like the matte look though. All right, this is the Black Epic Mascara. What's everybody doing this weekend? Anybody have any ideas of what they're gonna do? We all know I'm chopping wood. I think I'm gonna make some apple crisp up. I haven't done that in a long time, and I actually have a paleo recipe that I can use so it's not fattening. Thank you, Belinda. Nothing. Sometimes that's the best, Tony. Sometimes that's the best. Not a darn thing, a lazy home weekend. There's nothing wrong with that. Judy's doing that. That's good that you're taking it easy, Judy. This is not easy for you, and I'm very proud of you. Painting my half bath. Well, you better be careful, Shauna. Don't go and hurt yourself. That is a lot of work. That is shoulder work. That is arm work. That hurts your neck. 2 bike rides this weekend. That's awesome. Do you tape your stuff before you paint it, Shauna? There's a fair in the town I grew up in, and it happens yearly. Oh my God, that's awesome. Those are always so much fun, especially if it's a small town one, because you know that you're going to see everybody you know there. Yeah, good girl, Shauna. I do the same thing. Celebrating my dad's 78th birthday, which is Monday. That is awesome. Happy birthday to your dad. That is so awesome. Sure is hard. 2 weeks down. I know. I was thinking myself, we've got the trip coming up in a couple weeks to Cancun. And I was trying to think for like if we're laying on the beach, I don't want to bring like a tablet and read off of that. So I'm like, I have a bazillion books I have not even read yet that are in my bookshelf in the hallway. I'm like, I'm going to bring a real book. Then I won't care if I like leave it there. shape my other brow more, and it looks great. Awesome, Bridget. Good work. That is so awesome. Hi, Miss Mary. She's going to scold me because I have brown on my lips. Teresa is making him a pineapple upside down cake. That is so cool. You like reading? I know a lot of people I talk to, they prefer the feel of real pages under their fingertips. Sorry, somebody was sending me a message at the same time. Hello, Miss Mary. Speaking of Cancun, did Lisa get her stuff straightened out yet? Not yet. Keep praying and praying and praying because we are the only two out of the U crew and I desperately want her with me. I love going because they have homemade kettle corn and freshly made lemonade. That's awesome. Where do you live, Cassie? I need to hold a real book. You know, I find I fall asleep if I'm using a tablet. My husband loves his. Yeah, me too, Shauna. Oh my God. Makes me want to cry every time I think about it. You live in Mass? What part, Cassie? I grew up in Massachusetts. I lived in Danvers. Sorry I'm late. We just got home from the boat. What boat? I didn't know you had a boat. Did you go on a boat trip? I have bookcases full of books. Yeah. I have so many, and I used to be such an avid reader of the romance. I should probably get one started because I'm not going to be able to. Oh, casino. How fun. Fun, fun, fun. Mama's done. I want to take, I know it's a little late to be doing it. Lost, of course. Joshua, that's awesome. That means he's going to be super smart. Kids that love to read end up being super smart. Super, super, super smart. All right, let's take a little tiny bit of this Proud. I should have done this before. And where is my skinny brush? Did I not take it out? You love them too? Me too. I don't always get into the historical ones. There's a few writers that I used to read. Like, I love Sandra Brown. I forget half of their names because I haven't read so long. I was doing schoolwork forever. So, but yeah, I totally love holding a real book. So that's what I'm going to do. Like I said, if I lose it there, I won't care. You love history books? Oh my God, Bridget. Ugh. I hate history. My husband, Michael, loves history. Loves it and excelled. I hated history so bad, I flunked in my junior year and had to take the summer between my junior and senior year, because it was mandatory that we passed it to graduate. I had to take it in the summer session. I cried. I know he's already smart, Angela. I have no doubt. He's your son. No doubt. Okay. That adds just a little pop in there. In my 20s, I belonged to 4 different book clubs. That's awesome. I envy you, Bridget, but I would snore when I tried to. Don't be sorry. I envy anybody who can get into it. It makes me want to snore. I can't handle it. I just can't. I'm not smart like that. I'm smart medically. I'm just not smart when it comes to history. And geography, let me tell you, it was a challenge. I'm going to give you, thank you, Mary. I'm going to give you a funny story, okay? When I was an international nurse case manager, that was my biggest struggle, was trying to figure out geographically where things were. And a lot of the places we were talking about were little itty bitty bitty islands. Never mind the countries they're like kind of associated with. They're still their own country. I totally would foobar where they were, and I would have to have someone help me with it. It was awful. I am so geographically challenged. It's a sin. It's a sin, I tell you. So, but my parents would never like, only thing I ever flunked was Latin. Thank God I never had to take Latin. I took Spanish and I got through 1, and then in the Spanish 2, my Spanish teacher kicked me out. But I remember what I remember, and that's one good thing. I would like to take it up again, though. So, maybe I'll take up Portuguese, because we are now in Portugal, so I can communicate with my Y sisters that are in Portugal. I can learn that from my brother-in-law. He's Portuguese. I could take lessons from him. Hey, I caught it at end, then laying down. Nothing wrong with laying down, Miss Carrie. And you know what? You can always catch the replay. You can always catch the replay. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We went a little sedate with a little pop. Thank you, Angela. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed it. I always enjoy having you all here and spending time with me. Michelle's sending me a thank you. And I hope you come back tomorrow night. I'll be back on at 8. I'll probably be very exhausted after cutting wood all day, but that's okay. You guys make it worth it. So maybe I will surprise you if I get my makeup in. Maybe we'll do something fun. So I've got my white makeup coming in. The professional white makeup. So, thanks, Bridget. Thanks for finding it for me. Thanks, Martha. I hope everybody has an awesome, awesome day tomorrow. You're going to be watching football tomorrow night. All right, Carrie. Well, you know what? I hope you have a great time. Thanks, Ash. Appreciate it. All right, guys. Love ya. Have a great sleep. And I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. For those I don't, I'll see you the next time. Absolutely. I'll call you, Ash. Love you.